New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life. And hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you. It is Monday evening, 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone. And that means it's time for evening prayers here on the New Thought Media Network. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful evening. For those that maybe haven't been on Facebook, today was my wife's birthday. And so I got to read along as so many wonderful people celebrated her and shared in the beauty and in the glory and the truth that she is on the planet. And it's wonderful to witness that and to be able to see that. So made my day a lot more fun as well. I trust that you've had a good day as well. Good evening, Ursula. Good to see you. Glad you're with us. Blessings, blessings, blessings. And Judy, glad you're with us as well. Good evening, good evening. So grateful you are here. And those of you that are watching and not commenting, hey, that's cool. Glad you're here too. You don't have to comment to be loved. We just got to be here to be loved. And truthfully, you don't even have to be here to be loved because you're loved if you're here or not. We're going to love you. That's what we do here on the New Thought Media Network. We share around a lot of love, uplifting and inspiring humanity, making sure that we all have a good time and that we're creating a world that works better for everyone. So I want to thank you for being with us. And, you know, we do have a prayer ministry. We love getting your prayer requests. Just send those over to our email, prayer@ntmedia.org, and we'll get the whole team working on your prayer requests. And hey, if you have a celebration, a demonstration of a prayer, maybe we've worked on or you've worked on, you just want to share and celebrate in that demonstration, drop us an email there too as well. We'd be happy to mention your demonstration or your prayer request on the air on one of the programs if you'd like. Or not. That's all up to you. Good evening, Suzanne. Good to see you, dear one, dear one, dear one. For those of you that are on our newsletter list, tonight's the night we all bow down and say thank you, Suzanne. She is our newsletter diva, and make sure that that newsletter goes out and look beautiful today. Thank you so much for doing that, dear one. If you're not on our newsletter list and you'd like to get on it, there's a link in the description of this program, in the description of this video, where you can sign up and get our prayer, get on our newsletter. All right, let's, here's what I know. There's nothing broken, nothing wrong, nothing absent, nothing missing, nothing other than good happening in the world right now. And I know that in the midst of everything that's still happening as far as the elections and vote, and the arc of the universe is towards good, is towards life, is towards love, is towards productivity and abundance and prosperity and all the goodliness and all the godliness that is going on out here. So that's what we're tapping into tonight. We are tapping into a recognition of the oneness. If you're with me, I invite you to relax and close your eyes. Take a deep, deep breath. And let that breath go. Let yourself relax into the deep, deep knowingness that there is only one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence. And I call that God. And so I recognize God as the all of all, the Alpha and the Omega, the everything and the no thing. And I recognize God is known by many, many names. Some call it Buddha or Brahma or Yahweh or Vishnu, Kuan Yin, Source Energy, Divine One, Muhammad. No matter the name, no matter the image, no matter the icon, the oneness that is all life is expressing itself as all life. My life, your life, the lives of everyone in our families, our colleagues and co-workers, those we share in spiritual community and spiritual connection, those we argue with on Facebook or elsewhere, those we just scroll on past and don't even argue with, those that never hear these words, those that never know the truth we know, and yet still all part of the one. Part of this unique tapestry that is humanity, part of this divine evolution, this divine revelation that is the vision for human life on planet Earth, that is the absolute masterpiece, brushstroke by brushstroke, being painted through and by the hands of each and every one on this planet. Deeply, we are one. Connected, we are one. Mighty, we are one. Together, we are strong. Oneness is the might and the beauty and the glory and the strength and the courage and all of it. It's all part of one thing called God. And I know God operates as my life, your life, perfectly, whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. And so I know that each one that hears these words, each one that never hears these words, each one brings a unique set of gifts and skills and talents to this thing called life. Things we are here to do and be and experience and express, ways we are to show up, ways we are to serve, ways that we're being called to create, ways that we're being called to just be in consciousness, to know in consciousness that there is a newness emerging on planet Earth, that there is a new vision for human life, for human connection, for human community on planet Earth. There is a new vision for the oneness, the connection between human and animal life, letting go of all the old concepts of as animals as food and animals as anything other than sacred expressions of the divine. For each and every one is every heartbeat. Doesn't matter, hooves or no hooves, wings or no wings, scales or whatever. One life. And we are moving into a place of being in concert, of recognizing the vibration of our lives as being in concert with all the rest of these lives. So it is like a giant symphony, each one trying to move in its own direction, sounding like absolute chaos until that moment of synchronicity where together deeply as we all awaken to that oneness, then the symphony happens, then the amazing music occurs, then the beauty reveals itself. And so we are in that place right now of finding those in which we find ourselves aligned. If we're in that process of aligning, of allowing that alignment to settle in, of allowing ourselves to find those of which we agree and those in which we can agree even to disagree, and those in which we can find this evolutionary expression that is life, that is emerging, that is unity emerging, that is the evolution of creation emerging on the planet right now. We're in the very midst of that. In the very, very midst of it. And I know that in this moment there is the appearance of muck and mire and chaos and drama and all of that. And that is not the truth of God. The truth of God is there is peace. That in the midst of all of that, there is a deep knowing that the oneness that is God's life has got this, that there is a great evolution that is happening, a great revelation that is happening. We need merely to be witness to it. We need to serve that. We need to show up and lend our hands and our hearts and our voices and our work and our backs to doing the work that is necessary to create this world that works for everyone, to be a vessel of this great consciousness on the planet. And yet, at the very beginning and the very end of the day, the truth comes back to, what do I believe? What do I really believe? Do I really believe that this is a world of wonder and joy? Do I really believe that this oneness is emerging? Or do I believe that there is chaos and separation and division in the real world out there? I choose to look to the light. I claim for each one that hears these words this evening an experience of looking to the light, of seeing that truth. There's nothing broken here, there's nothing wrong here. There are the appearances of discord, there are the appearances of dismay, there are the appearances of disevil, disheveled, whatever we want to say it. Whatever word comes out of my mouth, it's all God, it's all good. But I look and I see the struggle in the human world, and I recognize that that may be transformed by the power of our own mind, by the power of our own belief. We may transform any belief in limitation, any belief in bondage, any belief in not enoughness, all of that, casting all of that aside to stand in the glory and the light and the truth of knowing that all is well, that everyone's doing exactly what's necessary, that everybody's showing up exactly as they are called. And together we are experiencing, we are living a world that works for everyone. We don't need to create it. It's already here. It's already happening. We just need to awaken to it, to recognize that what is happening right now in this moment is absolutely perfect and it could be no other way. I recognize everything necessary for the complete and total fulfillment of my mission on this planet comes to me exactly as necessary. And if that's true of my life, then it's true of each and every one's life. And so each one here, I call and I claim to a deep sense of knowing that everything necessary for the complete and total fulfillment of your mission on this planet comes into your life exactly as necessary. So there is no need to hoard, there is no need to collect, there is no need to store up for a rainy day. There is an absolute, unlimited flow of good that is just rippling through everyone's life right now. And all we do is say yes to it, open to it, allow for that good to fill up, to overflow, to be pressed down and be filled back up again as our lives. As our lives. So I am in this moment filled with that deep, deep sense of gratitude, of deep knowing that God's got this at the very center of it all. I need to get out of the way. I get my bloated nothingness out of the divine circuits. I get out of the way and let God do what God does. Create, live, express, reveal. So I am grateful to release this word into that law that must demonstrate that is absolutely already operating upon this prayer. And let God be God. And if any of this has resonated in any way, please join me in an affirmation of this truth as we say together. And so it is. And so, so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you so much for being with us. Gosh, I just love getting to hang out and pray with you all. And you know what? We get a lot of chances to do a lot of fun stuff around this network. And the intention is we want to keep bringing more and more of that good, fun stuff to this network. And you might know where I'm going with this. We've got a great opportunity. Everything leads up to Friday. Everything leads up to Friday at this point. Friday at 5 p.m., we are going to start having a rocking good time and a deeply inspirational time all at the same time. I didn't plan that line because there is no time. I'm not going to go down that line. Hey, join us. Plan down. Join us Friday night, anywhere between 5 o'clock and 11 p.m. We are going to be sharing a whole bunch of how we got to where we are today, how it all started way back a year and a half ago with the radio station. Broadcasting started in March. We did our first big, huge event, 11 and a half hour live stream on the May 1st. Got a little smarter with this one. We're only doing 6 hours. Can't fit all those faces on the poster if you try to do 12 hours again. So we're going to do a 6 hour event this time, and we're going to invite you to become part of our community and look at what we're doing to launch into 2021 and what we can do to raise this vibration of peace across the planet and bring it to more and more and more and more and more people. Now, as in any good fundraiser, we got all kinds of thank you gifts, from coffee mugs to sweatshirts, computer pads, gratitude journal is in there, and some other things, some stickers and stuff. And we'd love to say thank you to you for your financial contribution, your financial support. There's different packages. Head on over to newthoughtmedia.org, newthoughtmedianetwork.org, and click on event to learn more about this. Click on donate to find out, to take a look at all the different things that we're offering. But most especially, whether you're able to donate at this time or not, please join us on Friday night. Come check out these amazing artists. Ty Stevens. If you don't know Ty, oh my gosh, get ready to get your jazz on. This man's got a voice, and we are going to have a good time. Patricia Bahia won 2 Peace Song Awards this year, and also just won 2 Posse Awards the other night. And she's going to be with us live as well. Now, that's not to overshadow some of our other great talent and musical artists. The Levines, Janice Stanfield will be with us live from Texas. Lisa Ferraro from Ohio. Jamie Lynn Floyd. You guys, I'm going to do it one of these days. Gary Lynn Floyd and Jamie Lula, both from Nevada and California. We're all over the country here and across the pond. Laura Topper from England, from the UK, from way too many hours ahead of us. It's going to be a great evening. Please join us. Join us, and invite your friends. I think we're gonna have a great time. All right, I think that's probably enough babbling on for me. We'll be back tomorrow morning with our morning practice. Tomorrow is the Mystic Writers Hangout. Plan to join us 7 a.m. and morning prayers at 8:15. I'm Reverend Robert. Thank you so much for being with us. I love you. I look forward to seeing you again and again and again. Until next time, go out there and be peace. Bye now.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.